on my other channel. It can wait. So, um, y'all, we gonna talk about. Come on, don't go this way. Um, I'm so tired right now, bro. After that workout, I think the sauna was the death blow. But yeah, Crawford, Fundora got ordered. I was gonna talk about that this morning. I'll talk about it this afternoon. And Canelo sound like he open and fighting Bud. And then you got this Norman and Boost thing going back and forth or whatever. So we can start spitting on that. And Boost got this cult fan following. These old Jerron Boots Ennis nut. Well, he sold 14,000 in Philadelphia, so Norman don't deserve nothing, man. That 14,000, oh buddy. So hold on. Like, show me the gate. Where was the gate numbers at? Be quiet. Come on. Yeah, show me the gate numbers, bro. They keep saying, oh, 14,000. He sold 14,000 tickets at the crib. You supposed to sell an amount of tickets at the crib. Like, yeah, like he sold 14,000. Like he sold four, and then Eddie Hearn be buying and reselling, and he be finessing and lying about the ticket sales and shit. We know that for a fact. So this whole he sold 14,000, he didn't sell it in Vegas. He didn't sell it in New York City. He sold it at the crib. That don't make you the draw. And then on Brian Norman Jr. side of things, why not just have, why don't Bob make a counter offer? If the money wasn't enough, have Bob make a counter offer then. That's my thing about it. Have Bob make a counter offer. He said he offered them a third of what Boost made for Albanesian. That's about $1.1 million. You know? Then he said that, but and then it was half of what it got up to, just less than half of what he made. So that's around what? 1.5, 1.4, 1.5, 1.4. And then he said it was about half of what he made. So then you're looking about 1.6, 1.6, 1.6 and a half. So, Miles, come on. Miles. There we go. My bad, y'all. So that's about 1.6. So he said, if they offering them 1.6, how much money here? Come here. How much? Come here. Come here. He basically said then how much money is they paying Boost? Then Boost gonna be making more than the 3.3 he made. I'm not going to Philly to fight Boost regardless. That nigga ain't no name where I'm going to Philly. Like, even if like I'm fighting like when you go fight Dallas, when you go fight Earl, you be like, well, I gotta go to Dallas to fight Earl. That's different. Earl got a name. Niggas don't know who Boots is like that. Hold on. Let's keep it funky. Niggas don't know who Boots is like that. And tell me I'm lying, bro. People don't know who he is. Frank Martin more known than Boots. Boots don't market himself. He don't. I mean, he a gym rat. He kind of remind me of Bud. He really don't market himself that well. Hell of a fighter. I'm not saying that, but to sit here and say he this big star where I bring a belt to the table and I gotta fight him in his backyard, absolutely not. He can eat a dick sideways, Eddie Hearn. I'm not about to fight that man in his backyard and I'm a champion and take less money. If I'm going to his backyard, I want to get paid like he getting paid. And I agree with Brian Norman beat Santiano, whatever his name is. That's a better win than Boots had. And I guarantee you it. I put my pretty penny on it, my pretty penny loafers on it, that more people tune in to watch that card than any other Boots fight. Miles, I guarantee you, Boots has not had the viewership that Brian Norman Jr. had when he fought Santiano. I don't care what TV station it was on or whatever it was on. Guarantee you it. Guarantee you it. More people watch Brian Norman versus that Mexican, which I'm not going to continue to butcher his name. No disrespect. than any Boots fight. You probably can combine a couple of them Boots fights. Guarantee you it. Guarantee you it. So them sitting here saying like, oh man, Boots is this super A-side. Man, get out of here. That like he Arrow or he Terrence or he Canelo. Man, that nigga ain't even Kyron Davis. They be killing me. We sold 14,000. What do they got to do with it? They probably gave away 10,000 of the 14,000. Show me the gate numbers. See, when it come to Bud, they need to see the numbers. They need to see the sub numbers, the subcategories. They need to carry the one and do the math and do the fractions and they need to do the decimal points and shit like that, right? Right? That be killing me. Come here. Yeah, that be killing me. They need to carry the one and oh, he sold 14,000. That don't make you the A side, my nigga. What was the gate? What was the gate? How many tickets they comp? What was the price of the tickets? I'm coming to your hometown like nigga, like you somebody. Like I be looking like, bruh. I can see if he was a challenger and he was begging for a title fight, that's different. He got his belt the same way you got your belt. Versus a better opponent, by the way. He willing to fight you. Eddie Hearn, that's how he got Kell Brook fucked up. Because he didn't want to put no additional money up to make Kell Brook unified champion by putting the money up for Jesse Vargas. Same thing with Bob Arum. Bob Arum didn't want to put the money up for Jesse Vargas in the Kell Brook unification, and Eddie Hearn didn't want to put it up. And guess who took the hit of that? Kell Brook. Eddie Hearn don't be trying to spend no money on them fighters, dog. He don't care about his fighters. As a promoter, why would you even offer that fight to Kell Brook? When you fuck with Eddie, it's always, oh man, offer the money this. Going back to Wilder and Joshua. This motherfucker don't want to pay his fighters. And well, then Chris Eubanks accused him of allegedly stealing his money, Chris Eubanks Sr. That motherfucker shady. You want me to come to your backyard and take 1.5, 1.6? And this nigga probably, the way he talking like Boots probably gonna make 4 or 5. Hell no. I feel him on that. Give me 3 or 4. Give me 3. Give me 3 in the third. What Boots made. Give me 3 in the third. And everybody else said you lowballed him. PBC said you lowballed Marios. Stayoni said you lowballed Barrios. These fake ass Jerron Boots and his fans, man, nobody believe what y'all niggas cooking. Show me the gate numbers for the 14,000. Every time Bud do something or somebody y'all like do a number, y'all need to see the motherfucking numbers and the results. Let me see the numbers. If he's such a big star, I guarantee you, nobody really know who he is in the free world. Nobody. He can't go to Vegas and put no asses in the seats. He can't go to New York and put no asses in the seats. He can't go to Cali, just them 2 markets. Cali really don't matter in my opinion when it comes to boxing. You know, he can't go put, so come here. He can't put no asses in the seats like that. Sit. So they be killing me like he this super A-side and he's a phenomenal fighter. I think he could be the face of boxing one day. No doubt about it. Speed, power, his angles and his punch variety. And the off-platform punches. This ain't no indictment on him as a skillful fighter. Could he get in there and beat Bud? Absolutely. Could he get in there and beat Norman? Absolutely. But y'all acting like he didn't beat somebody. How many times y'all didn't preordain somebody in boxing, and then they fuck around and fight somebody for real, and they get their melon splattered all over the canvas? That's what I be saying about Tank. Like Nazi talking about, well, yeah, they be talking about Tank. Like Tank ain't fought. He ain't fought nobody. He didn't fight nobody. I seen what Gino sent me some more tweets. Shout out to New Orleans. Talking about, yeah, they be talking about Tank. Nigga, Tank ain't fight nobody. Like, stop saying this shit. Like, these niggas is great fighters and they ain't tested. I told y'all niggas Earl Spence hadn't really fought nobody. he was following the script. It's like we got the NFL coming up. I'm gonna do a preview show this weekend because I ain't got nothing but time. But it's like doing a preview. Like I'm gonna do a preview like the NFL. The first 20 plays or whatever is usually scripted for the quarterback. That's why the quarterback come out looking good. He come out in the rhythm, making some plays, and then after that, the defense making adjustments, and then the play calls just end up being improv. I really don't want to say improv because that kind of sound like they ain't prepared, but they have a game plan. But after the first 20 plays are scripted, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Now you gotta, do what the defense is doing. So these, like I said before, these dudes' career is still scripted, bro. The matchmaking make the fighter. The fighter is not a fighter. Most of these dudes, the matchmaking make the fighter. You notice he fought Kieran Cherkajian. The nigga ain't never fought a mover since. He fought guys that sat right in front of him. It's the magic of matchmaking. He fought guys that sit right in front of him. Riemann Vila, David Avanesian. He fight guys that sit right in the pocket with him. He fought a guy that can move. It got messy. So that be killing me. Like this nigga, this superstar fighter that everybody know, and what Willie D say? Everybody know me. I'm a superstar. Come on, man. Yeah, like this nigga done went to motherfucking he done sold out the MGM Grand Garden and shit. Nigga, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Shut the front door. They be killing me with this shit. These fans, they got to be bots. These niggas be going too hard. Y'all ain't got no 9 to 5. Yeah, man. Boo sold 14,000. He sold 14,000. What they got to do with anything? Now everybody got to go to Philly because he sold 14,000 and probably 7,000 of those tickets Eddie Hearn gave away or bought itself and gave it to vagabonds to come watch Boo's fight like they did with the DNC. Was paying homeless people to come to the DNC and support Kamala Harris. They was getting homeless people to come, giving them a snack pack. Shit crazy. He sold 14,000. That's what they saying. Remember, it was Earl Spence. He too big and strong for Bud. He too big and strong. He too big and strong. He too big and strong. I don't know where this thick little bitch came from. She thick as a motherfucker. No, we need to walk back that way. What you doing? We need to go back that way. This nigga, man. Come on, man. We need to go back that way. What you doing? Go sniff your ass this way. This old girl thick than a motherfucker. She literally came out of nowhere. We going back that way. What are you doing? That little Keisha thick than a motherfucker. I don't know if she a Mexican or Keisha. Boo sold 14,000. That's what they screaming now. Boo sold 14,000. Barry Jones Crawford sell at the crib, but can't sell. What you mean can't sell nowhere else? Nigga, he just sold that motherfucking. He just sold at the BOA in California, in Los Angeles. Him and Sean Porter sold out the Mandalay Bay. He sold plenty of tickets at Madison Square Garden too. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Shut the fuck, block this nigga. I'm blocking all these weak ass niggas who's selling lies. Errol Spence didn't sell nowhere but in Dallas. Stop. Get out of here. I'm gonna start taking everybody wrench. Be quiet. Or I'll block you too. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Ricky, salute. They only like Boost because he was with Showtime. Yep, he was affiliated with PBC. That's it. You down with PBC? Oh, you know me. You Muslim? No, I ain't Muslim. Shout out to my Muslim brothers. My name is Shaquille O'Neal. My mother's favorite. Man, get out of here. I'm blocking all these weirdos. And these PBC weirdos and Philly weirdos, they might take the cake. They might take the cake. Hold on, man. This dude want to be an idiot today. Bullshit. 3-time undisputed. He should be chased. Canelo really bullied Dana White, UFC. Guess they really, he really the fake. Nobody, I mean, shit, he did bully them. But he had the help of the MGM Grand. The MGM Grand paid for the Berlanga fight and broke a contract with Dana White. It's unfortunate as hell. But, you know, it is what it is. So how did Canelo bully UFC? Look it up. Look it up. Dana White talking about it. Talking about doing a documentary on it. It's 2 fights away. Fundora and the winner of Tim Tszyu. Fight Tim. I really ain't talking about Bud right now yet, but then fight Canelo at 25. Oh man, this dog getting on my nerves, bro. Literally. Boots ain't ready for Bud. We ain't talking about Bud or Boots. We just talking about Boots and Norman. What Norman Daddy said, what they offered him. Boots should move up to 54 if he really want to fight Bud. They want revenge for Spence. Like, these niggas is just females, bro. They feminine. And when he knocked Boots' muffin cap back blue, then what they gonna say? Boots ain't trying to fight nobody. All 3 people say he lowballed him. We gonna ignore that? Oh, he sold 14? That's what Eddie Hearn said. Show me the paperwork. Show me the paperwork. We seen Bud paperwork. The gate was $8.4 million. Hot on Bud sale. This dude. Come on. He put asses in seats when it came to Madison Square Garden. He put asses in seats in Vegas. Sold out in Vegas with Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Sold out in LA. They called it a sellout. I don't care what Kevin Aioli said. Kevin Aioli ain't had a piece of information to back up what he said. How's an $8.4 million gate a failure? Come on, he won Jimmy Dean sausage away from going to see Jehovah. That's a good fight, Brian Norman. And they say, oh, but Norman pricing himself out. Fuck Boots. You want me to come defend my title? You want me to come defend my title in your backyard and trying to pay me a third or a half of what you made versus Albanese? Man, get out of here. And everybody, if everybody's saying he lowballed him, it must be true. It must be true. Come on. Is everybody saying the same thing? It must be true, right? Shit crazy. But let's carry on. So basically they ordered Fundora versus Canelo. Samson Tulowitzki came out and he put his cape on. He basically said that, oh, after what I seen versus the Madrid Mall fight, Fundora will kick his ass. I think he don't want to fight. We won't get an offer until, after he fight Canelo, because he really want to fight Canelo. Well, bitch, nigga, they offered you in June to fight. You wasn't gonna conveniently speak on that. They offered you a fight in June. So when was he gonna speak on the fight offer they gave him in June? When we was gonna speak on that? Fundora had to reveal that they offered to fight. They had an offer for him to fight in June. Come on. When was he gonna speak on that? Now you wanna grab you beat him now. Nah, not they ordered. No. Get y'all sweet and sour ass in the ring. Get y'all sweet and sour chicken ass in the ring. Now you want to start, we'll fight them, and they ain't sent the offer. You sent the offer then. Al big money grip. They say Al Heyman back in the fold. He could have stayed out the way. So we knew they was gonna order it. They told us. They told us they was gonna order it. So with Fundora, let's fight. You should be able to beat a 37-year-old old small lightweight fighter, nigga. You 6'6". Unlimited reach. Come on. Some people say you've been looking different since they probably been testing. Since you ain't had them gloves you had versus Lubin, that's what they say. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. I'm not playing with you. This dog's so hard-headed. Think I'm playing? I'm not playing with him. I will drag you to Mississippi, bucko. I don't play that. Oh, you dragging where you want to go. No, you go where I tell you to go. Real talk. I don't play that shit. Oh, I'll do it over. Nah, bucko. You ain't going all the way over there. See how that dog sitting nice for his owner? Ain't barking at you or nothing. But yeah. Now they want to grow up here. He really want to fight Canelo. We won't get an offer till after the Canelo fight. We won't get an offer. Okay, he offered you in June to fight. Y'all didn't say, y'all said no. So if he want to wait till we'll see what happens after the Canelo fight to send an offer, you send an offer first. You know? You send an offer first. You know? And then you got 30 days, so if don't nobody y'all don't agree, go to purse bid. So, don't matter. What you waiting on Turkey and Crawford to send an offer? They sent the offer for back in June. Didn't they? Or I'm tripping. Fundora said it. And he said it didn't make sense. So, they got to threaten to take your title for it to make sense now? I thought you was fighting Spence. I thought that's where the big money was at. Why you gonna buy no Spence and Fundora? Spence fans didn't jump ship and they didn't hopped on the Boots bandwagon. They don't even claim that nigga no more. When the last time you heard somebody mention Spence? They don't fuck with Spence. Spence, they wasn't even buying his fights to begin with. Y'all, they wasn't buying them fights to begin with for Spence. The Spence Charlo era is done. The Texas immigrant era is done. They was Texas illegal immigrants. They was from Long Island, New York, and Louisiana. They were not real Texans. They were the Tennessee Titans, aka the old Houston Oilers. I'm from Texas. No, you ain't from Texas. You from Long Island. Your brother fought out of Long Island. Come on. Stop claiming Texas. Texas, y'all gotta stop letting these niggas claim y'all shit. They make y'all look bad. Now, you got Texas boxing fans talking about go ahead and do it if you want to. I'm gonna yank you from here to Nebraska. Now you got Texas boxing fans talking about boots. You got Fag 9 over there still lying. When this fat motherfucker gonna have another heart attack? When is he gonna have another heart attack? What Biggie say? I'm too fat. Fuck around and have a heart attack or asthma attack. When is this? Some of these niggas need to go. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Some of these niggas need to go to the upper room. We don't need you. Somebody go send that motherfucker a brisket with triple cheese, macaroni and cheese, and send him a Venezuelan hooker and a bag of fentanyl. That should do the trick. That should do the trick. That should do the trick. Real talk, that should do the trick. Some of these niggas need to die. I said it. Some of these niggas need to die. What's that song by Benny Siegel? One of my favorite songs by Benny Siegel. Die. For fucking his bitch, his bitch in his bed. Die because the Roscoe. What do you say? Because the Roscoe jam. Yeah. Benny, one of my favorite rappers. I get out to Philly. They got some great rappers. Some of my favorite rappers come from Philly. And they got some great fighters. Jerron Boots Ennis just ain't one of them yet. And I said yet. I think he will be. But acting like he a draw, come on. That's like Skechers talking about, yeah, our shoes better and sell more than Nike. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. What up, Ty? Salute. He said you will say, yeah, some of these niggas just need to die. Some of these niggas just need to go to the upper room, bro. We can just do without them. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, some of these niggas just need to die. I said it. Dr. Umar said it too. Real Philly nigga right there. He said some of these young brothers, we can't save them. We got to put them down. We got it, and that's the truth. Remember how Thanos eliminated a lot of the population? They doing that shit in real life. But I say, to be honest, we need to get rid of the degenerates. We really do. So we need to get rid of these niggas in the boxing community. If I had my pick for the boxing purge, oh man, Garfield the coke sniffing cat, Fag 9, Shigo, oh he gotta go. Them be my top 3 draft picks right there. Real talk. You my top 3 draft picks right there. Cause none of them niggas got no. Well, I'll get a Garfield the coke sniffing cat. He do got some talent. I'll give him that. He don't know. He know better. He know what he doing though. But them other niggas ain't got no talent. I'll give him that. Like a lot of these YouTubers ain't talented, bro. Like Two-Tone talented. I'll give him that. I ain't like what he said about Ryan Garcia. And he's still my boy. Fuck Ryan Garcia. But he's a talented YouTuber. I'll give him that. He's very talented. But, you know, some of these niggas ain't got no talent. They don't come up with no phrases. They don't come up with no subject matter. They ain't got no bars. They don't command no presence. No nothing. They buying subs, pandering and shit. Nigga, I done came up with a bunch of shit off the top. Town that came up with a bunch of shit off the top. A lot of these niggas really ain't talented. Especially the interviewers, man. The interviewers ain't got no talent. I'll give Najee that from Cigar Talk. Najee is a hell of an interviewer. I'll give him that. I fuck with him. I just think he made a dumb comment. I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of dumb shit I done said. But that's just a dumbass comment. But you will never hear me hating on a fighter because he didn't give me an interview. No, I'm going to hate on him because he a bitch nigga. Or he a ducker. It's a valid reason behind it. You know how many fighters, especially black fighters, then told me no for an interview? And I ain't said nothing bad about them. You know, more white and Mexican fighters gave me an interview with no problem. Marvin that trained with Freddie Roach, no problem. Like, he played a joke like, nah. But the one white fighter that didn't give me an interview was Lomachenko. You ain't see me hating on him. But his manager gave me an interview. So he chopped it up with me and shit. Ennis. You know? So yeah, I ain't about to hate on no motherfucker because he ain't give me no interview. You know? Nah. That's like me talking to a chick. She like, nah, I'm okay. Okay, well, I'm going to say, fuck you then, bitch. No, I'm just walk away. It is what it is. Bernardo, salute. A lot of these niggas don't have no talent, man. They don't have no phrases. They steal nigga shit. They ain't got no talent. Somebody say, you stole Bruce Vane shit. I'm like, I don't even watch Bruce Vane. I ain't watched that nigga in a minute. I ain't saying he a bad YouTuber. I fuck with him. I still don't believe he from Detroit. But I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. But, you know, he's a good YouTuber too. For sure. You know, just because I don't agree with you, though, or I disagree with you, don't make you a good or bad YouTuber. No, it's a bunch of YouTube channels that I might not necessarily agree with, but they talented. I don't always agree with O'Shea Duke Jackson, but he talented. I don't always agree with Minister Jack, but he talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of YouTubers, you like, man, you know, but I can see like, he talented. Like, yeah, I fuck with him. you know, or you know what, I really don't like his content, but you know, he's a hell of a YouTuber. Got to give it to him. But yeah, back on with Crawford and Fundora and shit. Fundora should be able to beat Bud, to be honest. And I said this in my video. I know I really look at the comments. I said he should beat Bud. He should beat Bud. He younger. He got reach. Since y'all like to put a lot of emphasis on reach, he got reach. Um, you know, he got height. He got weight. You know what I'm saying? And he the naturally bigger guy. You know, he the naturally bigger guy. And I know people made a big deal about Crawford. They didn't understand what happened with Crawford, the gloves between Crawford and Madrimov. Basically, Madrimov wore some Fugazi-ass gloves. So Bud switched to the glove. Where is you going? You see that car coming. So Bud basically switched to the gloves that Madrimov wore. See, people don't know what they talking about. They talking about gloves busted open. The gloves that busted open was the pair that Madrimov was wearing. So it must have been a defect in the glove. So when Madrimov refused to change his gloves, Bud switched the gloves to Madrimov gloves. And Bud wears the Everlast MX gloves. So them the ones that Floyd make Madonna, he paid Madonna to take them off. I think when he fought Madrimov, they fought in Grant's. You know, they fought in Grant, his name Elvis Grant gloves. Yeah, they fought in Grant's. So when they fought in Grant's, when they fought in Grant's, he switched to Grant's. So he didn't wear the horsehair gloves. And every time he touched that motherfucker Madrimov, he hurt him still in the Grants. So Madrimov had the defective gloves. So I just wanted to put that out there for people who didn't really understand the story. But I mean, I'm cool. I mean, I feel like Fundora should win that fight. You know? I think Bud game plan, could he do what Tim Tszyu did? I mean, yeah, possible. Bud got long arms and, you know, he more athletic than Tim Tszyu, but Tim Tszyu is Tim Tszyu. You know, Tim Tszyu is Tim Tszyu. You know, Tim Tszyu can do some things that, you know, his temperament a little bit different. You know, Bud's a more twitchier, you know, but I think he would have to fight Fundora. Is it about to rain again? I think he had to fight Fundora like he fought Victor Postal. Pick up his feet, use the jab, keep turning them, you know, and keep jumping in with them hooks. For whatever reason, Fundora don't see them hooks coming. I think he might be blind. I know he wears glasses. He don't see them blink. He don't see them hooks coming from his peripheral. That's the crazy thing about it. He literally don't see them hooks coming. It ain't like he can wear contacts or they got some boxing glasses that you can put on. He literally can't see them hooks. So I think that's a huge issue for him, not being able to see them hooks. But if he uses his jab, see, Tim Tszyu sat there with him. But the Tim Tszyu was able to make him hesitant to punch before Tim Tszyu went blind. So he really couldn't punch with the freedom when Tim Tszyu could see, because every time he threw a punch, Tim Tszyu would be able to counter it. And Tim Tszyu hands beat his hands to the punch. And that's one thing, if you fight a shorter fighter, if you fight a taller fighter, if you can get inside that reach, you can get inside the reach, your punch is gonna beat his punches every time. So it's amazing how Sebastian Fundora is able to shorten his shots up on the inside and get them uppercuts in there. That is amazing. I give him that. But if Tim Tszyu was at the perfect range, and he was on his way to knocking Fundora out. He was on his way to knocking him out, but I think Bud could sit there with him like that too. But if I'm Bud, I think I'm picking my feet up. You know, I'm feinting. I'm dropping the jab to the body. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving them, you know, and I'm making them hesitant to pull that trigger. And once you make him, you know, Fundora, he don't want to throw the jab regardless. So that's a problem right then and there. Fundora don't want to commit to that jab. So early on, if your movement take his jab out the game off rip, you won. So now it's just really beating him to the punch, breaking him down to the body, stab, jab to the body. And what you stab into the body, what you want to do is come over the top. That's it. You might feint, stab back, jab to the body, come over the top with a hook. But if he jabbing, it's going to be hard to get that stab jab off. Yeah, if Fundora jabbing, he hard to beat. Especially if you're going to sit there with him. But he didn't jab with Tim Tszyu because Tim Tszyu was so reactive and patient and poised. His counterpunching was too good. So Bud counterpunching to be good too. But he would just have to show me. If I'm Fundora, I'm going to use my jab. He's just going to have to knock me out. If I get knocked out using my jab, so be it. That's what time I'm on. If he knocked me out losing my jab, he got it. Real talk. He got it. But I'm a jab too. I can't jab no more if I'm him. That would be my game plan. I'm a jab too. I can't jab no more. But as far as Canelo saying that the order for Fundora don't mean nothing and that the Crawford fight still can happen, man, they probably want him to fight Crawford. So they probably like, man, you might as well fight him. It's a big fight. Vegas probably talking about we give y'all a site fee to fight Crawford. So it might make a bunch of sense for him to fight Terrence Crawford. So it might make a bunch of sense to get in there and tussle with Bud. So it might make a bunch of financial sense. So, yeah. So I think now that might be Canelo letting y'all know. And it was rumors that they can fight in February. But in my opinion, Bud, I don't want to go that way, bro. Bud, in my opinion, can still fight. Bud, in my opinion, can fight Fundora, still fight Canelo in May. You know, am I wrong? That's how I feel. He still can get it in May. So, but maybe he don't want to risk it. Fondora's a risk. Anytime you got a motherfucker 6'5", 6'6" walking around, he's a risk. You know? So, he's a risk. But in my opinion, yeah, Canelo probably like, man, after he fought Madrid, he probably, yeah, I can beat him. That's what he think. I think he could have beat him regardless. But it just lets you know how beta a lot of guys is. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for a fighter. See the Mexicans? You gotta wait till a dude show vulnerabilities before you willing to fight him. It's crazy to me. You know? That's crazy to me. You gotta wait till he show vulnerabilities for you to boss up and fight somebody. To me, that's soft. That's weak sauce, in my opinion. You know? But that's my opinion. You know, I want to lay the blueprint. You know? But that's boxing. He said, what's up with these videos walking miles? What's wrong with these videos? They do better than the one sitting at the desk. So that's what's up with that. So if y'all support me sitting at the desk, I do more desk videos. So that's what you got. So don't complain if you ain't gonna support the videos that you like. That might be a YouTube algorithm thing. I don't know what it is. But if I'm doing a certain type of video, it's for a reason. Hold on. Canelo's fighting nobody, but he seems to have a lot of power. But yeah. When you establish relationships, that's what life is about, is relationships. I don't like people. And therefore, I miss out on a lot of opportunities. But I understand the trade-off. So I understand the trade-off. Brian Norman is a good, what's that, acidic test for Ennis. Damn good one, because boy, he can punch. Yeah, he can punch. He a rookie guy. He 4 years younger than Ennis too. He said, boy, it would roll Fundora up. He possibly could. But you gotta understand, he older too. So Bud haters gonna be looking stupid if Brian Norman whoop Boots Ennis. Anything can happen. I like Boots in that fight. Just like the black community boxing is done. It is. It's done. It's done, bro. I keep telling y'all that shit, dude. These niggas don't even know they killing. They killing their own. They killing it. Like black people don't even know they killing their own community. He said, he said, apparently not. Canelo still run. That don't mean that boxing is still alive because of one fight. Vegas really don't even need combat sports no more. Now they got all the sports coming. NFL, NBA coming. I hope LeBron get the team. You know, that's just my opinion. I hope he get the team. Travis, what's going on, bro? Turkey Al Sheik would win a purse bid. Probably would. Fundora dropped the belt like somebody said in the comment section. Trash style. Fundora scared Bud. I don't think he's scared of Bud. I think Al and them scared of Bud. It'd be funny. They be telling me, oh, you can't roll up on the grass and deliver your move your stuff in. But they sure be letting these Mexicans drive up on the grass just to put their groceries in. Should be crazy to me. Come on, man. The game on. Come on. He said Canelo fight nobody, but seems to have okay, I read that one. Canelo versus Benavidez will be big numbers pay-per-view. We need that fight for Canelo or Canelo Crawford. I do believe Canelo wins either. I don't believe he beat Bud for sure. He beat Bud for sure. I'm 99.9% he beat Bud. Unless there's some weight limitations or restrictions. Seems like CJ in town, the only one's telling the truth in boxing. Yeah, Bushido. He said Fundora will drop that belt Riddick both style. And nobody gonna clown him though. I guarantee you, they don't have the same smoke for PBC fighters. I bet Shigo and Fag 9 wouldn't talk the same shit if Bud was in the room. They'd be asking for autographs. Ali Crawford enjoys fighting southpaws. Fundora's defense is trash. Yeah, he is a southpaw, ain't he? How many southpaws he fought? I think Crawford gonna stop Fundora. I can see that. He's saying that won't happen. Body shot. Yeah, he got a lot of body. No diddy. Come on. Fundora been knocked out before. I mean, yeah. Sometimes it's a lucky punch. Sometimes it's a lucky punch. Come on, he minding his business. Come on. Mind yours. Come on. Fundora been knocked out. Bro, he's going to take that jab away. Well, shit, sometimes Fundora take his own jab away. Truth be told. Truth be told, sometimes he take his own jab away. So, that's real. Like, and I'm focused right now. Ain't no difference what we doing other than he do some dumb shit. If Danny wins, he get Canelo. I can see that definitely happen. I think we said that a while ago. I definitely can see that happening. Definitely can see that happening. I love Bud, but that's a cash out fight. Yeah, it is. It's a cash out fight versus Canelo. You ain't lying. You can tell the truth over here. You can tell the truth. For sure. It ain't just, oh, you say something bad about Bud. No, if you say something fucking dumb. In general. Man. This motherfucking, like, it's one of them sticky days out there. Because it rained so much this week. So, with a dog, I gotta let the house air out. Got oils and shit. I'm gonna turn this air conditioner on. Hold on. One second. me see what this condition on. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's all I pretty much got. Was just Nestor Gibbs hating on Shakur. And he Puerto Rican too. No, he Dominican. Yeah, he Dominican. Yeah, dog Dominican. Yeah, he sold, he be telling on niggas and shit. Yeah. Nestor a snitch. But, I mean, it is what it is. He turned on Wilder, apparently. What I ain't never like about him is he never was able to keep co-hosts. I don't like about him. But what y'all gotta understand is the relationships that he forming, that's shaping his opinion. Yeah. The relationships that he forming, what y'all don't understand is that's shaping his opinion, bro. That's why I told y'all that's a dangerous thing about interviewing. And I feel like I'm forgetting something again. That's the dangerous thing about interviewing, is because once you start interviewing, you know what I'm saying, and you start forming them relationships, it start curving your opinion, and you got to understand too that it's also predicated like what he say that determines if he get credentialed or not. So it's a lot of conflict of interest. There's a lot of conflict of interest going on. That determines if he get credentialed or not. So if he say something bad about the PBC, they may not credential him. Now, Top Rank don't really be on that like that for real. But all this is about relationship. So, let me give y'all this game. Real quick. If Kobe go cover a fight for Tom, right? So, if Kobe go cover a fight for Tom, right? And you see this happen in Fight Hype a lot. So Kobe started to form a relationship with Top Rank, right? He get to know the credential guy. And he started to form that relationship. Guess what? Now Kobe can start his own channel and platform. And he can now start getting credentialed without having to go on Tom's behalf. So he can start his own platform. He can start his own platform now. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it happened. That's how you see Sean Dizelle, no longer working for Fight Hype. So now he done formed a relationship with the fighters in the company. So guess what? Now he don't need Fight Hype to get credentialed. Now he can make his own money and start his own business, which he should have been doing. Y'all catch my drift now? So it's like I said, it's about the relationships that you form. And when you go to them fights, the number one thing is you want to get a close relationship with these fighters so you can get one-on-ones and you can get the information that you need. But if you fall out of favor with the fighters, then the fighters will get you blocked. Certain fighters be like, well, don't let him in, or don't, what you think about him, don't let, they the ones that be blocking y'all, the fighters, the trainers. They the ones that block y'all from the fights. And they'll turn around and say, oh, YouTubers don't matter, and we don't care what YouTubers think, and all that type of shit. But then if you say something on their platform that they don't like, they'll go down there and tell them not to credential you. I'm telling you how I go. And then check this out. They have a card that nobody want to go to, and you apply for it, or they never let you in. Then they call you the week of the fight, or a couple of days. Oh, we having a fight in Minnesota, Minneapolis. You want to come cover? You like, I ain't even asked to cover this fight. They start asking you to come to fights or let you in the fights that nobody else want to go to. Now, that is a way, is going to the little bullshit. That's how you start your connections off with a lot of them companies going to their bullshit hole in the wall fights, covering their hole in the wall fights, and then they start granting you access to the bigger fights. Me personally, bro, I just if I do cover fights, it's for me to go on a vacation. It's for me to wake up, make a couple of dollars while I go out there and then sightsee and enjoy some and try to make my vacation money back or try to double it. That's as simple as I don't have aspirations to interview fighters. If it happened, it happened. I just don't have the admirations to do so. They so sensitive. You can't ask the hard questions, and if you say you pick against them, then they don't like you no more. And I'm like, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. So this is why you see a lot of these guys' opinions are everybody on YouTube. If somebody on YouTube and their main source of income is YouTube, they compromise. They compromise. The guys that talk wild and free and tell the truth, they usually make money. They usually make the majority of their money outside of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The guys you see trying to pander and trying to cater to everybody, YouTube has become their main source of income. And I'll tell you, that's not smart to put your eggs in the YouTube basket. If the internet gonna be your main source of income, or let's say a platform, and I told this to Bushido, I said, well, go add your Rumble, go get a deal with Spotify or do something with Spotify. You know, make some content where your fans got to pay to see the content. So you got multiple things. You monetize on Facebook. You monetize on YouTube. You try to monetize your podcast. Try to monetize the Patreon. Monetize Twitter. You know what I'm saying? That way, you monetize all your platforms, Instagram and all that stuff. Guess what? If YouTube say, oh man, we gonna ban you or this, that, and the third, guess what? I still got Instagram, Facebook. I can tell my fans to come to Patreon. A backup Facebook, YouTube channel does you no good, because they now, when they ban you or strike, they striking and banning you from creating content on any of your channels. So that's the game I'm giving y'all. And then the good thing is just creating. Once you create multiple platforms like that, the next thing to do is start write you a book, or get you some merchandise, or give them a master class on thumbnails, or get them a master class on how to do this on YouTube and all this type of stuff, and stuff of that nature. That's how you do it. So now, if this is gonna be my main source of income, you gotta put your money back into your channel. If this is gonna be your main source of income, you gotta put your money back into your channel. Upgrade cameras, upgrade equipment, upgrade everything. You gotta, if this is gonna be your only source of income. And in my opinion, it shouldn't be. If you're gonna make money on the internet, use different platforms. Go on Twitch, go on Kick, do all that shit. You can simultaneously cast. I want Bam in a new way. I think that's a tad bit. I think Bam not quite ready yet. Shine from Fight Hype is Shine from Fight. I thought Virgil won. I mean, hey, that's his opinion. I met him in passing in Vegas. Seemed to be a alright guy, but I ain't like some of the shit he said. But he was hating on Bud, but y'all understand. The hate on Bud, that got you entry into the PBC. A lot of them dudes that's hardcore PBC, and they only did a few shows this year. They still PBC, like Ellie Second nigga suck back. Them motherfuckers then they done Jim Jones them niggas, man. They done drunk the PBC Kool-Aid. But yeah, so y'all want to know why certain people, not just in boxing, you got certain dudes like Derek Jackson that pandered to women, and you have certain dudes who do all this pandering, or they might have been cooning for Trump, or they might be buck dancing for Kamala. You know what I'm saying? Because it's lucrative. To pander towards women, you're gonna make money. The content don't get banned. It don't get banned. Your content only start getting banned when you start telling the truth as a man. I can't even say as a black man, because I know a bunch of white male YouTube creators or white men channels who were spitting some hot fire, and they took them channels down. That's the problem. So a lot of the female women channels, they can't just be happy what they got going on, right? Because if we played ball like they did, Cynthia G should have been gone years ago. A lot of them black women should have been, women in general should have been on years ago for what they said. Delete black babies and all this hatred for black men. YouTube don't say nothing. A white woman got her banned. But the minute a lot of these brothers start speaking the truth, they ban them. These women go to their pages and strike them. And if you notice in their comment section, what they doing now, when I did that Cam Newton video, if you notice in their comment section, what they do now is they put their username as a man, as a man's name, and they comment as a man's name. You know what I'm saying? They comment as a man. So you be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You be like, you could tell the way they comment, it's a female. They're attracted to the male spaces. They attracted to drama. They attracted to negativity. So they come over your comment section and they want to battle and go back and forth with you. And they think if you're a woman, you're gonna skip over their comment, which I will. I don't want to argue with you. I don't argue with anybody. So that's the thing about YouTube, about social media. Negativity drives the algorithm. He said you need to make a gender war. Well, go check out the Patreon, bro. Free Game 89. That's done on the Patreon. They doesn't want to lose his go to all his credentials. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad. That's how you eat, and that's how you eating. I ain't mad at it. I understand it, bro. But it ain't like I'm not gonna call it out. I'm gonna call it out. Cause they be trying to fit in there like they us, like you not, bro. And I'll tell you, brother, like Town can had 100,000 subs if he compromised. But I was the same way. I can't do it, bro. Like, I'm good. The money will be good, but this is something when I pass, it's something that's gonna be left, and people are gonna be able to see. Oh, I did this. I built this. I did this shit off the sweat and tears of my own talent. Not that I interviewed or I stood next to a particular fighter and a particular fighter came on my channel. I did this shit on my own. Not the most technology, not the best setup, not the editing. Like this shit, like what I got here, and I could be at 100,000 if I didn't make them George Floyd videos, but I did it. And I'll do it again. I got this shit on my talent, bro. So that's what I'm most proud about. I did this with my own talent, my own hard work. You know what I'm saying? I did this off my talent. This is just what you see now. Phone, maybe a computer and a microphone, and my talent. So I'm most proud about that. I did this off my talent. Not, he known for interviewing Benavidez, or he known for interviewing Crawford, or he known for. I did this shit off my talent. So when the pandemic came, it didn't change nothing for me because I didn't need to stand next to another motherfucker to captivate the fans. It ain't nothing changed. I didn't have to go to the fights to build my audience. My talent got me this. Love and Hip Hop, Tommy or Jessica. I don't know who Jessica Dimes is. Or who will win a fight. I don't know who Jessica Dimes is. So I don't really know. Sorry. But shout out to RNS1. But yeah, that's what it is, bro. And I'll be trying to put y'all hip to it. It's okay. Like at the end of the day, we all gonna do as a defense mechanism, we all gonna do what's best for our pockets. So a lot of these dudes pandering, they pander because this their main source of income. And they ain't platformed out. I'll tell all YouTubers, platform out. Go on Rumble, go on Kick, go on Twitch, go on Facebook, go on all these platforms and start monetizing your content. Upload your videos from YouTube on Facebook, on Rumble, and live stream simultaneously. That's my advice. Don't put all your eggs in this YouTube stuff. Don't do it. It's a bunch of other platforms that play. I will say a bunch of platforms that play better. Truth be told, I believe Facebook may pay better depending on where you at. I heard somebody say they did withhold $13,000 from a woman. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. But it is what it is, man. That's pretty much all I have for today, man. But yeah, that's what it is, man. A lot of these dudes compromise, man. A lot of these dudes, you gotta understand when you start talking manosphere content, it don't go over well. Men, we are not allowed to expose the truth. So, but I appreciate y'all. Peace.